You're now listening to Oxycontin. Woo! Peace, family. Welcome back to another episode of 101 with Oxykai. I'm your host, Oxykai. Yes, feel good to be back. You know, this is a recent show for you guys. My apologies. I'm going to put this out there real quick, so let me digress. Those who know, those who don't know, I want to reiterate. Lately I've been on a journey of attaining my CDL license. So, for the course of 5 to 6 weeks, I've been in training for the most part. It's something I've been talking about for quite some time. My earlier segments on Alpha Talk series. So, you know, that's where I've been at. My apologies. I haven't had no time to really do no recent episodes, but I'm getting back on the road. You know, I'm going to be testing out soon. So I got a little spare time to get back on the track for right now. So I want to try to pile as many episodes on you guys as I can. But, you know, without digressing anymore, let's get into tonight's episode. Yes, tonight's episode is Don't Let Your Emotions Conflict with Your Intelligence. Ooh, I'm going to talk my shit. So let me talk my shit. Can we get into it? Yes, let's do it. Without further ado, let's bring it. What do I mean by my quotations of this title? Don't let your emotions conflict with your intelligence. Especially us men. Women's a little different because they pretty much run off emotions and feelings. Us as men, yo, and I want to get have some heavy shit with you on this. Us as men, yo, we have a tough time of, well, let me speak on my perspective because I'm best at speaking on my situation. My current situation right now with the one who I was talking to over the course of 5 to 6 months, you know, that woman has showed me a whole nother side. And I already know what this is. I talk about it enough of my shows. So I already know what to expect pretty much here on out with me and her. What this is, pretty much what I'm saying is, when you get intimate with someone, a woman, perhaps, and I'm speaking from a man perspective, and woman, it could be vice versa. A woman, if you get intimate with a man, and you spend a course of some time with them, you share personal information, vital information about yourself with them. They know what it takes to get underneath your skin. They know how, if they're not a righteous person or an honest person, they know how to manipulate your feelings. And this has recently happened to me, you know? So I have to be a product of my own services I'm giving to you guys. You know what I mean? The reason why I say that, if I'm not the reason of what I'm saying to you guys, then it'd be false advertisement. I'm a man too, but in other words, let me get into it. So the woman I recently was speaking to, we've been having a few arguments. And I spoke about this on a few of my shows, the Alpha Talk series that I haven't posted yet, but you'll hear me speak on it. But one of the biggest arguments is this individual likes to go out to nightclubs, out to bars. Now, with that being said, you know, most people were like, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you enjoy that kind of lifestyle, that's you. Me, on the other hand, being in a relationship with me, there's going to be a little issues with that with me. If you're going to go out, doing that at a reasonable time, you know, being out all night long around strangers, indulging in alcohol or whatever you indulge in these clubs or bars, yeah, you open yourself up, your spirit up to random shit to happen to you. Not only that, you're too intoxicated it to control what's going on around you or to read the atmosphere around you. So, I voiced myself to this person. We had a pretty huge argument over this because this person came home 4:30 in the morning, and to me, I'm like, that's nah. One thing with me, she told me, oh, you're controlling, you're trying to put stipulations and rules. Yes, I am, because I'm a man. You're not going to be able to do what the fuck you want to do and think you're going to be with me. Now, if you want somebody who's going to be okay with that, then you got to find somebody else. But I ain't going to fly over here with your boy. Tell you that shit right now. That's not going to work. Not with me, it's not. And that's where I stand at with that. I stand firm on what I say. You know what I mean? You don't have to do nothing I say. You're your own person. But with me, it's going to be a little bit of me put my foot down and shit. That's just how I am. And once again, I had to reiterate to her, we're not in a relationship, but these are the things you're going to indulge in when I decide to go on the road. We're not going to ever be in a relationship. I won't keep it real with you because there's hell no. You ain't going to be stressing me. No. Not from the road. What? No. Hell no. Now, what's my issue with this really? Because to me, I know how men operate, and you're in an environment with random people. Once again, like I'm reiterate, intoxicated, dancing, sexually and provocative. And there's nothing wrong if you want to go out every blue moon and do this, but continuously every week or every 2 weeks, no, not with me. So that's where I stand at with this, because you're in an environment where opportunities presented and you're intoxicated. So you're not making rational decisions when you're intoxicated, are you? Why do you think it'd be so many people hooking up after the clubs or shit? Sometimes in the damn club. You'd be surprised some of the shit that goes on in some of these nightclubs and shit, man. And no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to have my woman thinking she could do what she want to do when she want to do it and think I'm going to be okay with it. And that's cool with me. You know what I mean? That's fine if that's what you want to do. Just know there absolutely won't be no relationship here. Not with me. To me, it's like a self-respect thing. If you respect me as your man, you won't be out here in these fucking nightclubs that late at night. Now, is there exceptions and rules? Is there exceptions to this? Absolutely, to this rule with me. My thing is, it's more like if it's like a once in a blue moon thing, like, your cousin came to town and you and your girls want to go out. It's like a once a month thing or every couple of months things. Cool, but be home at a reasonable time. 4:30 in the morning, what the fuck are you really doing 4:30 in the morning? And that's how I feel. And I stand on that shit because me as a man, I cannot let my emotions conflict with my intelligence. Regardless of how I feel about this individual, I know already what I have to do, and I have to separate myself from that. Because when you let your emotions override your intelligence, because how you feel about this person or your significant other, you're going to start compensating for the bullshit that they do. Well, me and her, we're good. I know she ain't going to do nothing crazy. I got to lighten up. I got to trust her. Well, fuck out of here. Like, no. I can trust you from the couch. How about that? Like, what the hell? I gotta trust you from no fucking club. What? No. But you start compensating for shit, You start becoming a little pet. Next thing you know, she telling you she's staying the night out at her girl's crib and all this wild shit. And she doing this once, twice out the week. Really? Look, man, not me. I can't be that guy. And I start to see this, Because once again, when you out there intoxicated, you're not in control of your environment. And men who's in a relationship or datings right now, you're going to get fucking women who do this kind of shit. And you'll see what I'm talking about if you got that kind of woman, And me personally, I can't deal with it. I can't, because I had a few nights where she called me. Matter of fact, let me give you a sample of what this will sound like when your so-called significant other might be out there drinking at night, come home, or you guys are arguing, and she might give you a call. Let's say y'all don't even live together. She might give you a call, leave a message on your voicemail. It might go something like this.
Hey, what's up? It's me. I know you're probably not expecting to hear from me right now, but I just left the club, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little drunk. And all my friends left me. I'm so sad. I really don't want to be alone tonight. So, could you come over? I shouldn't have even went out tonight. Like, I've just been so lost lately. It's so much on my mind. But I miss you. Please call me back. You're like the only one I could talk to, for real. I love you. But I'm so lonely, please.
Hey, yo. Fuck out of here. And I'm just saying, that's what been my response. And that was my response of pretty much how the argument started. Cause like, you're not going to disrespect me like that. And I had to come to a reasonable, rationale decision to where my emotions was conflict with my intelligence. But I had to sit back and analyze my shit. And what I got from that from analyzing my shit was, this is not going to go down. There's going to be a flat line here. And that's pretty much where I'm at with it. I mean, I deleted our photos. I never posted none of us, but everything is pretty much deleted from her. Like, it's been like about 4 or 5 days since I even called her. She's been calling me, but I haven't been picking up. I'm just at the point I'm over the whole shit, man. I've been going back and forth with myself about it. But like I said, you cannot let your emotions conflict with your intelligence, man. And I stand firm on that. I'm too much as a three-dimensional thinker here, you know. I won't be fucked with on that type level. I came too far. I got too much going on for it. And I got too far to go. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build my own empire for the most part, why America still got its lights on for this shit go down the toilet bowl. You know, when that time happened, it's a whole different life from there. But until then, I got shit I'm trying to conquer right now, you know. All praises to the Most High on that too, you know. I came too far. I know where I came from. I done been in too much bullshit with women, you know. This one thought she thought she's smart enough to think she could fuck with my intelligence on that, but you're not, you know. And that's how I feel. So what I'm pretty much saying to you guys, have you ever let your emotions conflict with your intelligence? And trust me, it happens. It happens so much to you guys to where you don't even realize it, you know. And you wonder why you have to deal with so much of the bullshit from a woman. Now, is there exceptions? And can roles be reversed? Absolutely. It can be vice versa. But I speak from a man's perspective, you know. I pay attention to all detail, and I respect those who respect me. But that's total disrespect in my eyes. Total. And where I got that sample from was from a song by Joyner Lucas called One Lonely Night. It's one of my favorite songs. Joyner Lucas is a hell of an artist. I know he sold out, but I still enjoy some of his earlier music before he actually went mainstream, you know? But yeah, that's some real shit. I didn't mean digress, but yeah, back onto the topic, you know, your emotions could be very dangerous to you if you don't know how to control them. Lust is an emotion. Us as men, we're very visual creatures. We like what we see through our eyes. I love what we see through our eyes. And it's quite easy to see a beautiful woman and just become into a simp real quick. Real quick. You're just like, damn, shorty got it, boy. Look at the, oh man, pretty face. Oh man, nice body. Whoo. If you don't know how to control your emotions, bro, it shows, man. And I know it's where a lot of dudes, it's so easy for you to be manipulated because you don't know how to control your emotions. Lust itself, man. And we all have been victim to this, all of us, me included. I'm no exception. I'm just going to keep it real with you. It's easy to look at somebody and just visualize if they was yours. Quite easy. But you see, here's where your intelligence should overcome your emotions. You don't know this person. You paint an image of this person, what she might be like or what you think she might be because of what you see. But she might be a total fucking anarchy-ass, crazy psychopath type chick, yo. No lie. You know, a lot of these women who's pretty in the face is very suspect, man. And I've been a victim to all this shit, man. And you could quite easily fall in some bullshit with a woman who's pretty, you know. Look, I already explained to you guys quite some time now. I'll reiterate. I was a fucking simp for 2 years for a woman who I allowed to call me her best friend, which we were good friends, but I was underneath the impression we're going to be more friends and, you know, she's eventually going to see me for who I am and be mine. If a woman, it don't take 2 years for a woman to decide if she don't fuck with you on that type level or not. I was a simp back then. I'm just going to call it for what it is. You know, I'm not going to bullshit you. We all have tendencies to do some wild shit sometimes just for the sake of love, you know? And that's why I tell you guys, do not let your emotions conflict with your intelligence. It's quite easy. And I'm going to give an example real quick. Where's my fucking examples? I ain't do nothing all show. So I did a little small sample, but let's do an example. hypothetically speaking, you're in a relationship, right? You know, you and your woman, y'all on good vibes, but lately she's been acting a little distant, you know. She started going out with her girls. You know, she come back in late night, you sleep, you know, you already in your feelings. You hear her come in, you're like, yo, you all right? You good, babe? Everything all right? You enjoy yourself tonight? Yeah, everything is fine, babe. Everything is cool. I'm just gonna go to sleep. So you're like, all right, you go back to sleep, you know. And all of a sudden, got both laid out. It's 3 a.m. in the morning or 2 a.m. in the morning, 2:30, whatever. And all of a sudden, you hear a sound coming from her phone. You're like, all right, that's probably a girl. I'm not going to even turn over. Probably one of her girlfriends. You're conversating right now. You're like, yeah, it's probably her girl just checking, make sure she, she got in safe and shit. So you doze back off, go to sleep. You notice you start feeling movement on the other side of the bed. You're just laying there and you wake back up. You're like, what the hell? What's going on there? So she gets up and goes to the bathroom. Once again, you hear that motherfucking sound coming from her phone. So now your spidey senses is tingling. Your soul's like, what the fuck? Like, damn, what is this? All right, her girl checked and she was like, all right, maybe they just talking or something. Who knows? You know what? Let me go up and she got the bathroom door closed. You like, let me go listen real quick to the door, make sure everything all right. So you standing there, you're listening. And all of a sudden you hear this. Now you knocking, baby, all right? Oh, yeah, I'm cool. It's just Rachel. She's making sure I got in safe. You hear her giggling. Oh, yeah, she's so funny. So you guys go back to bed. At least you pretend to go back to bed. It's crossing your mind now. She falls asleep. You go check the text message. You grab her phone. You know, you gotta probably know. I ain't gonna say know the password, because not too many women nowadays giving up that password, but this hypothetically says you use her Face ID, she sleep, you aim the phone at her face. If you gotta do all this, you already know what it is. But I'm hypothetically giving you an example, so just follow me. You go check the text message, you got the phone open after using her face scan. You're looking, you see Rachel text her at 9:02 p.m. And you're looking like, wait, the fuck? I heard the phone go off, so why is Rachel's last text at 9:02? It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning now, you know? Where all of them recent text messages go? Don't let your emotions conflict with your intelligence, man. Because if you do, I'm not trying to cause problems for anybody in a relationship, but your soul would tell you when something's up. Some text message was deleted. You know why? Because it wasn't for Rachel. It might be somebody named Deneen, who's really Danny, hitting her the fuck up in her phone. You would never know because she deleted the text message. You get what I'm saying, man? Do not let your emotions conflict with your intelligence. You'll be a damn fool, yo. You'll feel like a fool once you find out the truth. So, and I always say this in all my shows, and I'll reiterate once again, when you observe somebody, you see them for who they really are, you're going to be at the crossroads like I just explained in the beginning of this show. You're going to be at the crossroads where you want the conflict with your emotions and your intelligence. All your emotions is telling you, I love this person. We got 5, 7 months, maybe a year or so together. Why is she doing this? Like, maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I'm just making shit up. Like, but I love this person, but I feel like something's going on. If you feel like that, 9 out of 10, you're most likely right. You know, it's up to you to figure out what you're going to do from there. You can continue to keep playing the game and, well, maybe if I just give her some more time, maybe haven't been spending enough time with her. Or you're going to be forced to make a decision like I once had to, you know, and that's completely up to you. I'm not judging none of you guys. I'm just saying, do not fall for the bullshit because you allow your emotions to put you in a submissive state is what I'm saying, you know, all because you think you got a bad one or you think about all the good times you guys had. Look, it's just for the moment, bro. Life itself is just for the fucking moment. I don't know if anybody ever told you guys that. Maybe I'm going to be the first. Well, life is just, and I hear Aura speak on this. It's just a celestial, we just have a celestial form of life right now. It's just an experience in a moment in time. You know, that's it. It's for the fucking moment. You got to learn to let go. You got to learn to attach. Enjoy the moment. It's all what I always say that. I always say that to you guys. Enjoy the moment. Because 9 out of 10, when you die, it's very rare you're going to die with that person you with. Very fucking rare you're going to die with the person that you with. Look at a lot of these older couple people who's been in 20, 30, even 40 years of marriage or being with someone. That's emotional damage. for one. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, but I guarantee you one or the other, either out the man or the woman, done seen some shit and kept quiet or had to deal with it in silence or been arguing with the other person due to the shit they went through. But I'm going to say, even then, one might pass away, the other one still here. You know, that's what I mean by the emotional damage part, because now they can't disattach from that person, you know, and it's a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. That to love somebody that years and go through ups and downs, no matter what, that is a God, I'm going to say God-given gift, most high given gift. I don't like to use the word God too much because it's just a title, but a most high given gift. You know, you don't get that kind of experience with so many people like that. You know what I mean? To live with somebody for that long and be using them every day in, day out, that's a most high given gift, you know. But even then, it's very rare you're going to die together. You know, there's only a few things you're going to go to this grave with. And being with a significant other, very less of the few, I want to say. So, you know, emotional can conflict with your intelligence, even on death. You know, I see people who almost go over the deep end because they lost someone dearly to them. You know, and it takes time to move on. You know, it's not easy to disattach. I feel it too. Trust me. Look, I've been dealing with this person for 5 or 6 months. There's nothing, and that's the game of dating. That's just the game of life, man. You're taking a gamble. You're rolling the dice, hoping you're going to come out on a perfect, up on top of shit. And that's not necessarily the case. You know, your emotions could easily conflict with your intelligence. And I spoke about this in one of my very early season 1 on Alpha Talk series. You know, jealousy is an emotion, man. Be wary of those who are jealous of you. They play like they all for you, and really they're hoping to see your downfall. And I want to reiterate in a new example real quick. Well, I'm just going to reiterate what I said in that one. I forgot the name of the show, but yeah, you might get it, bro. Like, yo, man, you still with Tina? Yeah, me and Tina still all right. We still together. We all right. Bro, you must say no. I mean, yeah, she was out there, bro. Like, I heard some shit. You know, what the fuck you talking about, bro? Nah, I'm just saying, I heard she was at the club with her girls that night, and, you know, they had some drinks, man. She was on my boy, yo. Your boy who? My boy Dan, yo. You know Dan? Light-skinned Dan? Get the fuck out of nigga. She wasn't. Bro, I'm telling you, she was on Dan heavy, yo. I even saw them, like, switch each other's phones. She gave him his phone, he put the number in. And it all conflicts with you now, because now you putting 2 and 2 together. Like, that's who the fuck was texting this chick that night when she came home. You gotta be worried of dudes like that who's so quick to tell you some information. I mean, don't get me wrong. Brother might be trying to look out for you at the same time. He wanted you to know that shit. He wanted you to know for a reason. He might be jealous of you because Tina is something he been trying to get at for the longest, and she probably been shooting him down. And what came from what happened with his boy Dan? Tina was intoxicated. She wasn't making rational decisions. She was trying to live just for the fucking moment and decided, you know, Tyrone is at home. He ain't doing me right like that. We are in the outs right now. Let me go ahead and get me a little prospect to the side real quick. Do you understand where I'm coming from here and where I'm going? It's up to you to use your intelligence over your emotions. Don't be one of them guys that go home and flipping out on a broad, because I tell you one thing, the whimsical nature is a motherfucker. You get home, bitch, you, who the hell is Dan? You told me that was your girl Rachel hitting you up that night. Who the fuck is Dan? Don't be one of them guys. You know, be one of them guys. You like, you know, I think we have a misunderstanding here. You know, I'm not sure what's going on. I know we share a home together, but I tell you what, shorty, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for 4 months of rent. I got some money tucked away. After that, I'm moving the fuck up out of here. I'll probably be moving. You know what? I'm gonna pay for the 4 months rent. I'll be going next month. Don't even worry about it. You know how that's gonna make her feel? That you already made up your mind. You're not trying to argue. She's like, wait, what are you talking about? She's gonna feel you like, because you're using your intelligence and not your emotions. You at the point where it's like, it's not working with us. I already came to a conclusion. I found out some information. Are you going to be honest with me? Or are we going to sit up here? Or are you going to lie to my face? I'm going to give you the chance to be honest and come clean. You know what? Don't even worry about it, yo. At this point, you already made up your mind. You violated, and do you. That's how I would handle that. That's what I always tell you guys, man. And it's the hardest thing to do is to go against your emotions and feelings when you got strongly for somebody. But sometimes it had to be done, man. man. When you feel you've been violated, it's, hey, either that or you're going to end up going through that the rest of your fucking life. I personally, I'll take the high road and be lonely before, if you want to consider lonely, and that's just an emotion too. But I'll be by my fucking self. I'll let somebody play me like that. And, you know, like I say, what you guys choose to do is completely up to you. I don't judge none of you brothers. I don't. But, you know, sooner or later, you'll be presented with your emotions conflicted with your intelligence, period. So, you know, with that being said, I'm going to let that resonate on your mind. I'm going to go ahead and close out on this show. It feels good to be back, you know, busting it up with you guys and women who's tuning in to Oxakai 101 with Oxakai. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this show. You know, we'll definitely be back on track with some more recent shows coming soon. So with that being said, it's your boy Oxakai. I'm out of here.